What's up? This is video number 4 on our free Poshmark workshop. We're going to be talking about our inventory systems and how that works and why you should have a great inventory system to keep track of all of your product. It's going to make your sales much easier. It's going to make everything much more streamlined for you. So if you like this content, don't forget to get on the email list and subscribe, because we're going to be dropping a ton of free content from here until the foreseeable future, and we want to give you the best content possible. So come on over here and we'll show you the inventory system. So these are all of our bins. My wife has done all this meticulously. She has labeled all this out, A1, A2, and so on. So she's got different product in each different bin. So when we sell something in B2, we would go in here and there'd be a number in our listing. So say we have B215. This number would be printed in our listing. So when it sells, we just look at that number, we go into the appropriate bin and see this is B2. And then this is the 15th item that was put into that bin. So that's how that works. We pull it right out of the bin and then we bring it over to the shipping and receiving and we wrap it up. It's pretty simple. We also have hanging inventory over here. This is section A4. So this is all hanging inventory, and as you can see, the hangers are all labeled. This is A403, and there's the hanger right there, so we know where our hanging inventory is, and that's not bagged. So most of our items are bagged, but the hanging stuff doesn't get bagged till we sell the item. So that's basically how that works. All right, so if you guys follow me right now, we're going to take you over to Karen. She's going to show you how to bag and tag an item to put into inventory.
Awesome. So, bagging and tagging. My employee does do this. We pre-bag everything, so all we have to do is pull it out and ship it. I have 2 bags that we primarily use. These are smaller bags. They are bread bags. Get them at Walmart. $2.97, always rolling back the prices, for 100 of these things. They're like extra large bagel bags. They fit a majority of all my items in here. Now for larger things like very thick denim, I have bigger ones that I did order off of eBay. But they're more expensive than the $2.97, so I try to use those sparingly. So I also have a heat sealer. I used to use tape to close my bag. This saves me on tape from taping it. Yeah, always saving the tape. So because this is never ending. So I just make sure the item is clean, since I do use the white furry rug. Sometimes it gets furry on it. This is a reseller's must-have tool. I don't care what you sell of clothing, what kind of clothing. And then I wrap it small, but I always make sure the maker's mark is visible, just so it's not just a blue heap in a bag. And I actually know what it is, and I put it in the bag. And then I press most of the air out of it. I don't like big. It also allows more room in those inventory bins if it's kind of pressed out. And then I just heat seal it. It makes a click, click, off, out. Now what my employee does when she comes and she does all this, Jay just pulled B215, so now I know B215 is available. She has our computer down here when she's doing it, so she enters it into the computer and knows what number she's left off, and then she hand writes exactly what it is. Some brief descriptors: the 7 for all mankind, blue crop trouser, the size, because sometimes we have multiples, and location number, B215. So then she just slaps it on, makes a big old pile, and then in here. This allows our bins not to get overflowing. And sometimes when one bin, because whenever we sell, yep, it's random what we sell. So sometimes one bin will just go through a high sell-through rate for no reason, just luck. We'll clear a bin out.
And it's great when you clear a bin out. You can't beat that. Once you clear a bin out, you know you're doing something right.
4 things on the bottom of it, you know. If that's the case, she won't go in order of this. I'll just say, hey, work on whatever, you know, work on E4, because E4 has a bunch of room. So we have a really good system.
She's an excellent employee too. She's come a long way from when she first started, and she's learning. We're going to teach her most of the business so that she can actually take over some of the photography and all that. So she's really becoming an asset to us.
So she would then she would either put them in the bins and walk them over herself, or I do. She's also my friend. I've known her 15 years almost. And then we just enter it into inventory. And then we put B215. B2 is bin. Jay explained this to you, and it goes in there. I'm not sure if Jay mentioned it, but we do use our vertical space really well instead of outward. Yeah. Anything up here is very light because, well, yeah, it's higher up. Anything down here is heavy. This is all denim. Like, this is heavy. So nothing, like denim doesn't go anywhere into the ones or A's or B's. So she's really good at that too. You know, knowing like heaviness and what goes where. I'm gonna show you one more thing. I'm awesome, right? Jay also showed you dresses. Dresses are very easy, especially like this. If I were to like fold this and bag this, what if it sat for like 3 weeks?
That'd wrinkle
and then
up like
it get
crazy.
like really pressed. Obviously, we've all had that happen.
Yep.
You know, when we order online.
You're just creating extra work for yourself. You're gonna have to re-steam it before you send it out and make it look nice.
Who needs
so
that?
Why would you want to do that, right?
So I anything like chiffon or pretty dresses, this is where I keep my hangers. When I sell a dress, the hanger goes up here. Same system. A4 is where it is, which is our only closet. And then 15 is the actual item number. So, you know, when I sell a dress, that gets shipped and this goes up here. So now I know A415 is the dress. Now let me show you where the actual number goes. So when we sell something, you know, when she sends us our computer, our information on the computer, it actually goes in the listing. We include a location number at the very bottom. You'll see E402. That means that when these sold, all I had to do was go scroll down past the description and go, okay, they're in E402. Any of them are like that. Occasionally, something will sell before it even hits the inventory. It takes about a week. Like that's this week's, and then we have a little bit more upstairs. So she's going to be coming on Friday, and so if any of that sells today or tomorrow, yeah, you know, we know where it is because it's right there. But most of it has the inventory number. And then I just take the dress and I go, and I hang it up. I try to keep them in order, but since it's a small closet, I really don't need to. But sometimes I do. All right, there we go.
And we are set.
Good to go.
All right, so that's just a little bit about how we work our inventory system. It's a very simple system, but it really is very effective as well. So try and implement that in your day-to-day, and you'll have a much better time at producing sales and streamlining your process. So if you like this content, don't forget to jump on that list. We're going to be dropping a ton of content from now on, and as soon as we get it out there, you'll be notified and you'll know when we go live.
You'll be sure to get it.
All right, we'll see you later, guys.
Bye.